Hi, Rob. It's Wednesday already, and I'm afraid Monday my son left for Europe, so that was gone. And then
totally.
Yesterday we had an awesome meeting.
So exciting. Somebody invited us to their staff meeting to come and have explain our new packages.
And you know what? They were so inspired. They were so that on about the fourth slide, they said, okay, just stop. We'll buy it. You can go home now. But we actually just had to carry on and share our.
Do you know what I absolutely loved? I thought of the 16 Habits of Mind, the one with wonderment and awe, as I looked around the room. So you could see the teachers arrived. They were all a little bit droopy. They're actually a school that's been going for 6 or 7 weeks already. They were very droopy. I looked around, and as you were talking, and the next slide came, and the next, and we showed them something else, and they were like, wow. It was amazing. It was
just what
wonderment
we needed.
and awe.
Yeah, and it's what we needed because we know our work is good, and it was so nice to see other people appreciate it. And this is what one of the teachers had to say about awesome work.
Show you. Like that, because we must make it big.
So she loved the fact that we came, and she loved our package. They were so inspired. In fact, they're purchasing everything great. And she said, keep writing. And we had requests. The grade 5s were saying, hey, come on, what about us? And so if your school would like us to come to your school and explain our work firsthand in person, we'd love to come.
Absolutely. And that's actually where you can see exactly what's going on. You can ask questions. You can say, what about, is this?
How do you actually go online? How do you get this little code voucher?
Yes.
We're there, and we're just so excited. And as teachers, the bad part is actually getting this work out there.
Yes.
The part we love is writing it.
Yes, exactly.
So
what are we doing today?
Well, last week we used, we were showing you various mind mapping programs for visual learners. And we had a look at Mind Map, which was awesome because you could bring in lots of graphics. But remember, you couldn't save it, so we suggested that you screenshot it. We had a look at MindMeister, which had lovely layouts that you could lay it out in. Yes, exactly. And we did a whole big thing on Bubble.it, which was really cool. And we did touch on Coggle.it, but I had such an awesome lesson on Coggle.it yesterday with my students where I didn't even tell them how to use it.
I love it.
And so I was actually just saying to them, go into Coggle.it and share it. Where, Mrs. Earl, go and work it out. And they shared it. They just worked it all out. And in fact, Robin and I have had to quickly go and have a look at it now before we present it to you because my students just flew with it.
Yes, but it is very intuitive. That's what's lovely about it. And the thing, obviously, that you discovered yesterday was that it's great for collaboration.
And so 4 people can collaborate on one document, and my children just love that, and I just have to share it with you.
Fabulous.
So if you do go to Coggle.it, you're going to sign in with your Google account, okay?
Okay, so you're going to switch over to your screen.
Okay, and you're going to sign in with your Google account, and you're going to go and type in Coggle.it at the top, and then you go into Coggle.it. Because I've already joined and I have an account, you're going to come straight into my account. And so here's the one that I created as a demo for my children. Here's one that I was doing with grade 4s, but this is the one that Rob and I want to use today. Obviously, you'd go and create a new diagram and you would create something brand new. Robin seems to think you can only store 4 private ones.
Actually, see, it's 3. It's at the top of the page.
Oh, okay. You can only store 3, but you're not just going to delete this one and then make it as a screenshot to keep forever and then delete it. So this is the one we want to work on today because everybody is thinking about studying for those dreaded exams. And what I wanted to show you was that we've set it up, learning styles, visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. But I want to invite Robin. So I come up top here to the plus sign and I click on plus and I need to type in her email. Let me just focus here. Oops, yeah, I put a space in. Am I right there so far,
yes,
Robin?
Yes, all good.
And I have invited Robin. Now, if she logs into Coggle.it, she should be able to see that I've shared this with her. Obviously, you can't see her screen, but she's already found it, and she is now here. And we should see a little icon of her in a moment. So here is Robin over here. So now if I were to start, I would click on this plus sign behind the auditory, and I'd say to you that auditory learners love to listen to videos. And then I'm going to click Shift and Enter, and I'm going to get another one. And it's a good idea that they work with a study buddy, because then they can talk to that person. Shift and Enter. And they should read their work aloud so that they can hear what they're saying.
Okay, so I'm going to work on the visual one now. So I'm going to add on, oh my gosh, what's that? Oh, it's a whole color palette. How did that pop up?
Oh, because you hit that plus sign with a right click. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to add on, my first one is loves to watch videos. And then I'm going to plus, am I plussing here? Let's go.
She's got to do shift enter to get a new one.
Shift enter.
Yes,
and go. And then we're going to say flashcards. And then we're going to do shift enter. And we're going to say, what else can we say about visual learners? What about doodles?
Yes.
They like doodles.
Well, and flashcards. So I'm going to come into Robin's over here and click where I think I have to click here. No, I want to join you there. And I've created a new one, and I'm now going to say flashcards.
But Helen, you are not a visual learner, because you'll see I've written flashcards.
So now I need to take this one out. So watch. I go and right click, and I take the whole link out.
Wow, that's cool.
Right click, remove it. Okay. So now we've only got one flashcards.
You know what? And I like this idea of study buddies, and I want to go and add a picture onto that. Or maybe I'm a visual learner, so I want to go here and maybe add a picture into there.
Okay.
So I'm going to go and look and see if I can find anything in my downloads that I can add on. Actually, I'm not going to go there. I think I'm a kind of aesthetic. Yeah. Let me see if I can add a picture onto this rather.
So at the same time, I'm playing in yours too, and I'm also adding a picture. And I did put one in my downloads.
Look at my cool picture.
I can't remember which one is the auditory and which one isn't, but I'm putting in a picture. Oh, and so Rob's got her kinesthetic picture there. Mine is still trying to come in.
What else can I add?
And so there's my auditory. Yeah, and it was. So we've added pictures into this. We're talking to each other, and we can actually chat all the time. And if you right click on any of these nodes, you have the choice of all of these options, but some of them are reserved for a paid version.
So you'll see, I just popped up one now where I tried to label this connection, and it pulled up the thing that says we need to pay $5 a month. So there are options that we don't have access to.
That's the one. Okay, yeah. $5 a month is not very much, though, is it?
If you're going to use this tool a lot, then absolutely.
So this is how you would do it. If I wanted to take Robin out, I would simply come here, click on her, and remove her.
Yeah, so I'm no longer invited.
But I haven't. I like having you there. And so 4 children can talk at one time, which I think is absolutely amazing and awesome and wonderment and all.
Fabulous. What a fantastic tool.
It is.
And you can really, what's amazing about it is the kids really do play on it intuitively, and they just go and they're like, oh, I can do this and I can do that.
Totally.
And, we take a little bit longer.
And that was what was so nice yesterday, where I had 4 children working on the plantations of the South.
Yes,
and
all those different crops.
Yes, and they could all see them. Go to that slide. And they could all see all the crops. And so I had Mary working over here, John over here, Peter here, and they were just talking to each other and adding information.
And actually, in this time of COVID, where we're trying to collaborate, but we can't collaborate too closely.
Yes, perfect. And so this is just a little reminder of where we were talking about. We were talking about auditory learners. Remember, we've got this on our platform where we talk about auditory learners, visual learners, kinesthetic learners, and then we give you tips for everybody. And it is something we have advertised. We don't like to push it too much. There are 12 awesome videos, which parents would absolutely love if they only knew about them. And just revisiting them, they were so awesome.
Yes. Yeah, no, totally. I did love them. They were fun to make as well.
So you'll find those on our website, Coach in the Class, modules, coachintheclass.co.za, and of course, any of our other awesome work that we spoke about in the beginning.
Absolutely. It's all available. And don't forget, if you would like us to come to your school, pop us an email, coachintheclass@gmail.com, and invite us to your school. We're available. We'll bring the party to you.
Totally. We're there to inspire, and we loved yesterday. Thank you for having us.
Have a wonderful rest of your week. It's Wednesday, so only 2 more days to go. Yay!